The rate of children poisoned by ADHD medications accidentally and intentionally is surging. An alarming new study revealing about 10,000 children under the age of 19 were hospitalized, and 3 of them died between 2000 and 2014. Our next guest warns about these toxic results as parents are being pressured to medicate their children as young as 5 years old. Pediatrician Dr. Dyan Hes joins us now with more. Dr. Hes, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So there's several stories here that are, when you read these articles that we can talk about today, it all involves ADHD. First question is, are kids being overdiagnosed?
I completely believe they are. I think that the class sizes are too big, that children aren't getting physical fitness like they should. So you can have a kindergarten class with up to 40 children. Here in New York City, children only get physical education in elementary schools 1 day a week for 45 minutes. So you have these kids that are bundles of energies. They need recess, they need yard, they need breaks. And the teachers are overworked, underpaid, and the class sizes are big. So when a child acts out, it's immediately, oh, please have them evaluated. I think they have ADD. No, they're actually children. They're children with energy who want to move and need time to get that extra energy off. And if they're forced to sit all day or sit on a rug, they're just going to start leaning on other kids and bothering other kids, because that's what kids do.
You're right. Teachers have so much pressure, too, to make sure their test scores are good. They don't want all these crazy, loud kids running around their classroom. The classroom sizes are getting bigger. So how does a parent know if their child has ADHD?
Well, oftentimes the teachers or the school administrator will put pressure on a parent to go to the doctor to get, oh, this child needs Ritalin. You need to have them, put on Ritalin, and we need to do something with this kid. So that's when the pediatrician role come in to see if this child really has learning issues and attention issues versus is this child just a normal kid who needs to move a little bit more. If you're really concerned that a child has ADHD, especially in those young children like 5, 6, that's a really hard diagnosis to make. You can send them to a developmental pediatrician or a neuropsychologist or even a child psychiatrist. Now, even in New York City, it's hard to get an appointment with these specialists. So across the country, there's a huge shortage of these doctors who are able to see these children. So oftentimes, pediatricians, general pediatricians, and family medicine doctors are left to make that decision. Is this child, does this child really need medicine?
What are the dangers if the child really doesn't need the medicine?
Well, if the child doesn't need the medicine, it's going to be completely ineffective, and it can make you have a rapid heartbeat. It can make you feel agitated. If a child has a tic disorder or, blinking like often children do and making faces, that medicine could potentiate that. It causes insomnia. So you never want to give a medicine to somebody who does not need that.
Can it lead to drug addiction later in life?
No, usually we don't see drug addiction later in life, but it suppresses their appetite immensely. So those kids, they can only take the breakfast.
That's another issue. You hear about all these college students, all these girls are taking it to lose weight.
Yes, so it completely suppresses the appetite. But actually, I'm an obesity specialist. So the long-term studies now show that the kids who take ADHD medicine from a very young age, they're often very thin when they're young. But within 2 or 3 years, they actually have rapid onset of weight gain, and they're actually more overweight or obese compared to their peers at the end of their treatment.
Thank you so much, Dr. Hes, for being here.
You're welcome.